Hey, hello everyone. Michael here with Spirit Quest Academy. Today I wanted to do a video regarding the total solar eclipse on July 2nd. And this will follow my previous video on the crystal energy report for the July moon cycles. So let me pick it up there and drop over here. And this was the previous video going through the moon cycles. You can go back and check this. It was just posted a few days ago. And the crystal reading for that looks like this on the grid. And on the new moon on July 2nd coincides with this total solar eclipse. And the message in the crystal casting was new starts have arrived as you push forward in your career. Do the necessary work-related projects now in preparation for career advancements coming in July and August. So this is a very transitional time in our lives, and it's time to let go of old habits and relationships, past emotional traps that aren't serving you anymore. And these things have a kind of a nagging presence in our life, and we're encouraged to let go of it, get rid of the itch, get rid of the pattern. It's time to open to a new higher timeline where you can operate more freely, go for a risk. So I want to jump right into our subject today is this total solar eclipse, which is where the sun is blocked by the moon, and we see the moon's shadow on the planet. Okay, and as the moon goes through the penumbra and the umbra, the shadow increases to total eclipse and then comes back out of there. All right, so here's the map. The total solar eclipse is on July 2nd at 1922 Universal Time, and it's visible here in South America. I think I have a bigger slide of that. Yeah, right here. So in the northern hemisphere, we won't see it so much. Down here, South America, they'll have everything from partial to total in the view. All right, so now I want to switch over to the crystal grid and do a casting for this and a specific crystal reading for the eclipse. All right, so I'll cast the first set of stones, and we'll ask what information needs to come through for this total solar eclipse in the time right before and following after. Let me study that first part. We'll add in the second casting. All right, this is saying, as one cycle closes, a new cycle opens. There's a lot of accent on health and grounding, which is take very special, super care of your body during this time. You might experience aches and pains, and it's saying, please know these are old issues, a lot of emotional issues that are trapped in your body, the bones, muscles, skin, and those emotional traps are actually leaving as the eclipse passes over the light, the dark, and back to the new light again. Here in prosperity coming through to you, you are off in a new section, and you're tuning into this, I'm going to call it the divine flow in your life. And it's saying, take the time as the eclipse passes and you move back into center in your life. You'll be surrounded with new opportunities. And this is a time to take the leap, be bold, take bold risk as you move back in and you observe the opportunities presenting to you through this divine right timing, the divine flow in your life. And it's time to take very creative actions as to how you use these opportunities moving forward. And this feels like you've been doing a lot of work here in the past, and you've stepped off during this eclipse. It's like eclipsing what you've done and then shining light on here's the way forward. So along with taking these bold risks, the energies coming in from the immediate kind of present future time, I like to call it, are angling in here to meet you in the center, saying this is a different state of consciousness, and you will receive the necessary support you need as you raise your vibration. It's a personal choice. It's a personal choice towards freedom. Freedom in your life to do what you want, to do your heart's desire. And this is a higher frequency, a higher timeline, a higher approach to life as you release those emotional traps. They don't need to be revisited. Now, this eclipse gateway has a split down this, we'll call it the center line between these pinpoints. The upper, the lower, the sky, the earth, is what they're showing me how to interpret this reading. And what it's saying is this requires a new responsibility on your part to own and create with this new energy available to you, these new opportunities. This feels mostly career oriented, so your work, your job, your self-employment. It's time to make the leap into what you should be doing, what you want to be doing, what you will be doing. And to do that, you need to take full responsibility and add in a good dose of spiritual maturity as you enter into this new phase of your life. You can create with this and express it in your thoughts, words, actions in a whole new way. And you're leaving old parts of yourself behind. It's taking off the cloak of the past and moving forward into your future with grace, empowerment, the spiritual maturity. It's time. Now, there's an alignment here between grounding and unconditional love, and it's being influenced with a lot of spiritual energy that I call in this here. It's coming in as unconditional wisdom, and this is saying, as you jump to this new reality, this new timeline in your life, be non-judgmental. Disconnect from old stories that used to prevent you from moving forward with your prosperity, moving forward in your career, in your self-employment, your job, your business efforts. And this feels strong along these career opportunities because this is what takes you as a human being into acting more in alignment with your soul purpose. So, what's resonating with you? What resonates as your best choice going forward? And remember, there's no old encumbrance hanging there. You're free of that. So make that choice. Be free. Make that choice to just let go of those past stories. Now, there's a lot of spiritual higher self coming in here saying this is a time for patience. Patience with yourself, patience with others, because these transitions we're going through with this eclipse are actually setting us up for the 2020 energies that are actually coming on to the planet right now. And so eclipses have an effect on us. They can be out 6 months. This will take us to the end of 2019. And as I say, these 2020 energies have arrived now. And so as you're developing this bold action with these new opportunities, you are setting yourself up for even more doorways to open as July unfolds, August unfolds, all the way through this year. You get grounded in a whole new timeline is the only word that keeps coming back to me, a whole new unveiling of how you proceed in your life. And this, you're strong. This feels like it really develops in 2019 with the knowledge of this is what I need to do moving forward. And when 2020 comes here, your success is on tap. So here I'm getting, this is asking, what is my highest expression? The theme of the reading here with that crystal point is saying, what is my highest expression? This place where you usually occupy in the center of your life. And you're standing back looking at this, asking this question. What is my highest expression? How do I move forward being authentic rather than popular? Very, very key in how you put yourself forward as you progress forward in your life and as an example to those around you. And this is inclusive of people you know, strangers passing by, anyone. You are an example of how to live in a non-judgmental, spiritually mature way. And so, to recap, I would say this is saying authentic. Kindness is power. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude with all you've been through in your life up to this point. And then as you've learned from those lessons, you're ready to move forward in this whole new exciting dimension. And the crux here around this second ring is really saying, be well rested. You might have productive pushes and then rest. You might have to take a day off because you're weathering some extreme changes as this eclipse passes through our lives. So go for your heart's desire. Take a bold risk. Be creative now. Trust yourself to follow your flow. Okay, Let me wrap that up. Hey, okay, everyone. So there's the crystal casting and the crystal energy report for this total solar eclipse on July 2nd, which, remember, coincides with the new moon. So that's all about new starts, letting go of the past, and gracefully and gratefully moving into your present time future, taking you forward this year. So there was our eclipse map. And then I got to remind you, we got July 4th, Independence Day coming up. So this is a wonderful time to be grateful in our lives for all that we have. Are you independent? And, you know, it's time. It came up in the reading there. Shine your light forward. Be the light. So let me pop over here full screen. This is a new format I'm experimenting with for my weekly and monthly vlog readings. So if you like this format, please leave me a comment. And of course, subscribe on my YouTube channel. Like and share. Always appreciate that. But I'm interested in your comments. What in the reading touched you as a message for you? And do you like this new format? Let me just say thank you for joining me today. I wish you a blessed, happy, grateful eclipse season. And I'll be back when we have the partial lunar eclipse on the full moon coming up later this month in July. So see you then. Be well.